Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. I hope everyone is having a beautiful Friday. It's a bit overcast here, but it's supposed to be stopping raining real soon. It's been raining the last few days and just kind of damp and raw. You know, it's funny because it was actually warmer a few weeks ago, but now that we're in May, it's actually kind of going in the other direction. But this weekend is supposed to be beautiful, so I can't wait. So the day before Mother's Day is our first get together for membership. So make sure you go to the community tab. That's on my YouTube homepage, not my website. I get asked that so often. So YouTube homepage, look at the community tab. You'll see all the details. We're doing a special Archangel channeling this month too. We're going to be channeling Archangel Raphael. And with that, we're going to be doing a healing session. So for all of my angel members, if you've been needing a little extra healing, we're doing it this month, okay? And that seminar was amazing. I am getting the best emails, comments. I am just blown away. People are already getting raises, getting promotions. They are just bumping into someone that seems like they're going to be Mr. or Mrs. Right. I had somebody come back after just doing this for a few days. They were supposed to start chemo, and guess what? The doctor said, oh, we must have made a mistake. Something's wrong. Your blood work is fine. So I didn't expect to get, because sometimes you do get, you know, results that fast, but I didn't expect it to be quite that fast with so many people. So if you haven't checked out that, you know, manifestation seminar, and for the 2 higher levels of membership, you get that gorgeous meditation video that you can listen to every morning. Check that out. Next, well, actually, I shouldn't say next month, the end of this month. The end of this month, we are going to amp it up. We're doing another manifestation seminar. There will be another manifestation video for the 2 upper levels, and it's going to be amazing. I'm going to give you all of my deepest secrets with what I do, because, you know, I can pretty much manifest anything, I think. And so, you know, please check it out. I wanted to show you 2 new things that I've gotten. So I've been looking for tarot cards that are different shapes. So these are heart-shaped. It's called the Lover's Oracle. And at the end, we're going to do a 3-card pull, but it's going to be for anyone. You don't have to be in a relationship, okay? So 3-card pull. And by the way, those pickup piles are doing amazing. I am glad that, you know, hundreds, actually thousands of you are really enjoying them, because it's like you're getting a mini reading without paying a dime, without leaving your house. So I'm going to continue to do those, and I'm going to continue giving those free tarot classes. They're not as in-depth as the ones in membership, but they'll get you going. So for those of you that just need a little nudge to get you going, I'm going to do that. The other thing is this fabulous candle that I got. It's by a YouTuber named ESO Tarot, ESO, and she does fantastic pickup piles. And I got the High Priestess card, and look, there's this little High Priestess card that comes in there, and there's amethyst and quartz. So I just thought it was beautiful. It's lavender scented. It smells gorgeous. She doesn't know I'm doing this, by the way. She doesn't even know I exist. But I just wanted to say, you know, if you find something that you like, you should tell other people about it. So let's get into this. So today we're going to be looking at a couple of things, definitely looking at the Supreme Court justices, lots going on with them, John Roberts, Clarence Thomas, the insider witness that's coming forward with Mar-a-Lago, and so forth. So let's get into it. Let's start with that insider witness. And like I said, every Friday I'm putting out a political tarot video for you all. So there was an unnamed insider at 45's Mar-a-Lago Resort in Florida who is cooperating with federal investigators. One jumped out. Oh, yeah. Okay. Into, you know, the handling of the classified documents. So let's see, what is this going to do with 45? What is this insider going to accomplish? I just keep hearing he's not sleeping at night. 45 is not sleeping at night. This is not good news for him. He is just He's getting exhausted for sure. Interesting. Interesting how many women are coming up in this reading. This is very female oriented, this reading, for sure. So the card that fell out, 5 of Wands, the card of conflict. And so I'm sure 45 is feeling conflicted, but I'm also thinking that the insider was feeling conflicted about coming forward. That couldn't have been easy, right? It's not easy to do that sort of thing. So yeah, lots of conflict, verbal, mental, going back and forth. Obstacle. I take this card at face value. 45 acted foolishly. Here's the Fool's card. He acted foolishly. And how many times have I done readings where 45 has trusted the wrong people? You know, he thinks everyone's going to be loyal to him, even though he gives them nothing in return, right? So not wise on his part. Now, interesting part with this card, the Page of Swords. A lot of people read this card as a spy in the camp. I usually read it as a legal battle. You know what? I think it's both. There was a spy in the camp there at Mar-a-Lago. It's leading to a legal battle. We will be talking about Jean Carroll too before we finish up. But then look, in come the ladies. We get the High Priestess, secrets, hidden motives, secret agendas. Okay, that's what we're going to be finding out. That has to do with, and it's interesting because I know that the documents don't necessarily have anything to do with his job, his work in terms of having the foundation or his company. But this is implying that 45's company is coming into play here. Okay. And this has something to do with a woman who's very independent, speaks her mind, knows what's what. So I wouldn't be surprised if this insider was a woman, okay, who has all the secret information, all these details. If it's not a woman, it could either be a feminine man or there's somebody legally that's coming in that's a female that's just going to take him down over this. Okay, that would be the other choice. But this has such an air of femininity to it. So, moving on. Conservative judicial activist Leonard Leo arranged for the wife of Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas to be paid tens of thousands of dollars for consulting work, but specifying that her name be left off all the billing paperwork. Isn't that interesting? So let us take a look at this Leonard person, because I've never heard of Leonard Leo. Leonard Leo. What do we need to know about Leonard Leo? What is going on with that? Why is he paying off Ginny like that? What is going on? Okay, one more. Okay. Okay. Interesting stuff here. So I think part of him's thinking like, I want to run away. I want to get out of here. You know, Mr. Leo is, you know, wanting to head for the hills. But also, too, not a lot has been decided about what to do with this, okay? Which we'll get into the next reading when we talk about Roberts. So they don't quite know what to do. But Leonard is like looking at the world saying, where should I go? I need to get out of Dodge. I don't want to be here. But politically and legally speaking, not a lot's been decided. So they don't know. These things are unprecedented, or at least they're unprecedented where they're being brought to light, okay, where we're finding this stuff out. Obstacle, Four of Pentacles. If you're new to my channel, my second card is always obstacle, because I rarely ever do reverse cards, because to me, you have to intentionally reverse them, so it's meaningless. But here we go. Being able to hold on to his money, being stable and secure. Four of Pentacles is a 4 card. It takes 4 foundations to build a house, right? That's the whole problem with the Tower card. It doesn't have a good foundation. This person does not have a good foundation. And I think Ginny and Clarence Thomas, their foundation is really rickety at this point. They're on thin ice. But this is also someone that has plenty of cash. You know, if you look, 9 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, you know, the smug merchant. A lot of times we get 10 of Pentacles for the Republican Party in my readings, and lots of other tarot card readers too. And so lots of money behind him. Okay. But look, he tries to get away with it. 7 of Pentacles, but he can't. 10 of Wands. He's feeling burdened. He's feeling oppressed. So he wants to get out. We know that from 2 of Wands. He wants out. He wants to be gone. It's not happening. That's a problem for him. And it's also a problem for Ginny and for Clarence Thomas. So this isn't going away. We can see from the cards, he's not going to get away with it. Something's going to happen. So, you know, stay tuned. This is something that I do think is going to be brought to trial. You're going to see more of it. Okay. Next one that I want to read on. Let me just flip this over. Okay. Yes. So Supreme Court Justice John Roberts refusing to testify before the Senate about Supreme Court ethics. So if you don't know, our Supreme Court does not have any particular ethics that they have to abide by, right? There's no ethics committee. There's no process for looking at that. And I just wanted to take a look, because when I heard that he was refusing, something just kind of went off inside of me. There was like some bells and whistles that went off, and I was like, okay, something's going on. Something's happening. This isn't good. This is not good. And when I say that it's not good, I mean it's not good for John Roberts. This is not putting him in a good light. But if you remember, I have said again and again and again, I see a lot of the Supreme Court justices leaving, in particular, the ones that have a tendency to be more conservative in nature. So how is John Roberts going to bode spirit? Yeah, my guides are saying this is not good for him. It's going to lead to a domino effect. And my guides are saying tip of the iceberg. So right now he's pretty happy. But he ends up extremely emotional and just trying to persevere and hang on. So right now, it's sort of like 4 of Wands here. Like he's celebrating doing this. Like he's like, woohoo, I got out of this. I didn't have to testify. He's feeling pretty pleased with himself at this moment. I think that's going to be short-lived, folks. His obstacle, he's trying to juggle everything. He's trying to make all of this work. He is, you know, trying to balance his personal life, his personal feelings with the reality of serving on the Supreme Court, of having the position that he has. He is trying to juggle all of that. And you know what? It's going to work for a little bit longer. Okay. I can see that's going to work for a little bit longer. And then, like I've been saying, something shifts, something changes, and these Supreme Court justices are going. So he is able to hold on to things. 4 of Pentacles. He can hold tight. He's sitting tight. He's doing okay. He continues the Chariot to move forward in his life. He's going to keep going forward. And then, bam, 9 of Wands. He's trying to persevere, King of Cups, but he is feeling awfully emotional. So we know when we get cards like this, that something is going to happen that's negative. So this is not going to bode well for him. I don't think he's going to be able to see it through until the end, right? Because there's the appointments for life. They're supposed to be there for life. I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening, friends. So Proud Boys. So the Proud Boys, you know, their leader and 3 members found guilty of seditious conspiracy with the Jan 6 attack. Let's just take a look at them. I get the sense that they were shocked. They really thought 45 was going to save them. That by doing his bidding, then everything would get better and, you know, things would turn around. And no, that actually is not the case. And so I think they were disillusioned. I just keep seeing 7 of Cups, disillusioned. And the Moon card. Okay, one more. Yeah, they really thought they were going to get away with it. Yeah, exactly. So 5 of Swords, they're in for a ruthless battle. So they're probably going to try to appeal and this and that, but it's not going to matter. It's not going to work. They're in for a fight. Their obstacle, well, they acted very emotionally, King of Cups, and it's not going to change. They're still going to have these heightened emotions because of their actions. They did what they did. People got hurt. Some even lost their lives. Okay. But like I said, they're feeling surprised about all of this. They really, honest to goodness, thought that they were going to get away with it. Look at this, 7 of Swords. They thought they was going to get away with it. But we're going to be hearing even more on the news. Page of Wands. There's more that we don't know. There's things that's going to be coming to light with this. Because, I mean, we're only given so much information, right? And so we're going to be hearing more. And then here's the scale of justice right here, 6 of Pentacles. Justice will be served as much as it can be, because we can't bring any of those people back. And some of those people are injured for life. They have PTSD. They're not able to work and function. And so justice is going to be served as much as it can be. And here they are, the Hermit. And I don't take this as they've learned any lessons. I take this as they're all by themselves. They are not getting the support that they thought that they were going to get. They're not. Okay. So yeah, I don't see anything good for them. So before we do the 3-card pull, we're going to talk about the trial with Jean Carroll. So it's obviously moving forward. 45 defended himself in a videotape deposition on Thursday. How is this going to bode for him? Let's look at it from his perspective. Now, this is a civil case. So this has to do with money. I don't see it going well for him. I'll be honest. I really don't. I don't see it going well for him. I mean, I know he just wants to go, globe trotting and, golfing like he is. But no, it's not going to work out. I hear Annie meowing. She's doing well, by the way. Like I've said before, she meows when she has gifts for me. So I just leave the door open. She can come in and say hi. Okay. Oh, geez. Okay. So I think this is exactly how 45 is feeling. The 8 of Wands. Like these arrows are just being slung at him left and right. Like he just can't escape. He can't stop it. He can't get away from this. It's just going and going. And it's like, because I mean, once this is over, there's another case. And when that case is over, there's another case. Like we've all said, he's going to be the most litigated man in history. Okay. Look at what his obstacle is. 6 of Wands. You know, you see this man on a white horse coming from battle, being triumphant, victorious. He's won, you know, he's a champion. And that's 45's obstacle. Not being victorious, not coming from a battle, emerging a hero. Okay. Page of Cups. Let me just ask my guides how to look at that. So he's going to be making an offer, but I don't think it's going to fly. So he's going to want to settle this. Okay, that's what I'm getting. He's going to want to settle this, but in the end, 10 of Swords, he's feeling betrayed. He is feeling so betrayed. And there's like no place for him to go but down at this point. You know, like when I look at these cards, he's just sinking further and further down. He is feeling burdened and oppressed, 10 of Wands. But the thing with this card is that the person's doing it to themselves. Okay? Because if this person bundled up the wands, put them on their back, they could stand up and see where they're going. But they're choosing this. This is a choice. Okay? And then when you look at the last 2 cards, 2 of Cups with the Knight of Wands, things are drastically changing with how people relate to him, how he has relationships, how he can treat women. It's all changing. This is not what he expected. This is not what he thought was going to happen. But Jean Carroll, she's not going anywhere, friends. She's not going anywhere. So I hope that helped you to gain a little bit of a new perspective on what's going on in the news. We're going to be using this Lover's Oracle deck. And I'm going to take the cards. And like I said, you do not have to be in a relationship. They're gorgeous too. Look at them. They're heart-shaped. I love it. And I'm just going to lay them out here. And I'm going to put a heart stone on top of each one. So for card number 1, I'm going to put a rose quartz. For card number 2, I'm putting some black obsidian. And for card 3, I'm putting tiger's eye. So let me just pull it in a little bit closer to me so you can see better. And take a nice deep breath. Put your feet on the ground. Ground yourself. Just let it all out. Clear your mind. What card do you feel intuitively drawn to? 1, 2, or 3? 1, 2, or 3. You can pause this if you need to. It's up to you. Here we go. Card number 1. Power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. So if something doesn't feel right, it's okay to move on. And sometimes in relationships, we can feel powerless, right? Especially if the person's overbearing. We can feel trapped and we can feel stuck. But your guides are saying you're not. You have the power to move forward. I would suggest opening your throat chakra. Number 2. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give it to yourself. So sometimes in relationships, you know, we get caught up so much in the other person that we lose ourselves. And if you're not in a relationship, spend some time alone. Do the manifestation seminar that I put out. You know, work on using that law of attraction, right? If you don't want to do the seminar, at least try the law of attraction and opening your chakras. At least do that much. You know, say to yourself, I'm so happy and grateful that I'm in a soulmate relationship. But it's time to focus on you, because the better you can make you, the more attractive you are to anyone, whether you're in a relationship or not. And if you are single with the first one, don't feel like you have to settle. Okay? Please don't feel like you have to settle. And then number 3, a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. So this is either your current partner or someone that has their eye on you. Someone's thinking about you, either way. So, all right, everyone, it was a pleasure making this video, and I will see you Monday with a new tarot tutorial, and then Wednesday with a pick a pile, and then I'll see you again next Friday to do another political video. All right, everyone, have a fantastic weekend. Bye, everyone.